Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dogs for Better Live's signature event, Bon AppeTREAT. I'm your host, Amy McWhorter, and I want to let you know that you are in the right place. We thank you so much for tuning in to our pre-show, and we're coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. I'm wondering where you're joining us from today. If you could just use that chat feature on the right to tell us where you're tuning in from. Maybe you're joining us from a watch party or you're cozied up on the couch with your furry friends. Either way, we hope that you're ready for a great show. I know we are here, and our contestants have worked so hard these past few months getting ready to debut their human-grade dog treat recipes for us. Later on, it'll be up to you to help crown this year's top dog, because every dollar you give equals one vote for your favorite. So no matter who you vote for, every single dollar goes toward connecting more assistant dogs with people who can benefit from them. That's right. So if you'll just take a little bit of time now to get to know our contestants, that would be amazing. If you're watching on a computer, you can scroll down to find a link to each of our contestants. And for our friends at watch parties, you should have a handout with QR codes that you can scan to support these hard-working contestants today. To get in on more of the fun, just send us a photo. Yeah, that's right, take a selfie. Yourself, you with your dog, a group at your watch party, and text it to the number 503-564-3044, and we'll show it during our program. Now, tech support is also here for you. Just call or text that same number. One last thing, if you would like captions in Spanish or English, just click the Show Captions button below to follow along. Again, thank you so much for being here. Bon AppeTREAT will kick off at 1 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dogs for Better Live's signature event, Bone AppeTREAT. I'm your host, Amy McWhorter, and I want to let you know that you are in the right place. We thank you so much for tuning in to our pre-show, and we're coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. I'm wondering where you're joining us from today. If you could just use that chat feature on the right to tell us where you're tuning in from. Maybe you're joining us from a watch party or you're cozied up on the couch with your furry friends. Either way, we hope that you're ready for a great show. I know we are here, and our contestants have worked so hard these past few months getting ready to debut their human-grade dog treat recipes for us. Later on, it'll be up to you to help crown this year's top dog, because every dollar you give equals one vote for your favorite. So no matter who you vote for, every single dollar goes toward connecting more assistant dogs with people who can benefit from them. That's right. So if you'll just take a little bit of time now to get to know our contestants, that would be amazing. If you're watching on a computer, you can scroll down to find a link to each of our contestants. And for our friends at watch parties, you should have a handout with QR codes that you can scan to support these hard-working contestants today. To get in on more of the fun, just send us a photo. Yeah, that's right, take a selfie. Yourself, you with your dog, a group at your watch party, and text it to the number 503-564-3044, and we'll show it during our program. Now, tech support is also here for you. Just call or text that same number. One last thing, if you would like captions in Spanish or English, just click the Show Captions button below to follow along. Again, thank you so much for being here. Bone AppeTREAT will kick off at 1 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Bon AppeTREAT. We are delighted that you've tuned in with us this Saturday afternoon to help support Dogs for Better Lives. Hello to each and every one of you who is with us today. My name is Amy McWhorter, your host, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. That's right, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be back for a second year to host this special fundraiser / reality show, cooking show, countrywide party, all to support Dogs for Better Lives. And our contestants have been working so hard, both in and out of the kitchen, to whip up some special human-grade treats for us. Well, their dogs have had a pretty yummy yet difficult task of taste testing all of these treats, and in just a bit, we'll meet all of them. And then we will need your help to determine who will win the highly sought after title of Top Dog. You'll vote by text to donate, so keep your phones handy, please. And the great thing is that no matter who you vote for, every single dollar supports the precious, unconditional love that comes from having a Dogs for Better Lives assistance dog. And we do have some absolutely fantastic stories about this and more ahead. But first, I have just a couple of quick notes to make the most of your viewing time with us today. First, and this is always such a fun thing to see, please send us a selfie of you watching so we can show it off during our program. You can text it to 503-564-3044, and that's also the number to call or text if you need any text support today. There are captions available in Spanish or English when you click the Show Captions button below. And we do have a chat window on the right to say hi if you are watching on a laptop or a similar device. And I'd love for you to try it right now. Just type in the city and state where you're tuning in from, and let's see all the places that we're connected to right now. I mean, that's one of the amazing things about these kind of live streaming events, right? We want to know where you're joining us from. All right, let's go to one of Dogs for Better Lives' passionate board members. She's part of the team at DCH Brunswick Toyota, today's presenting sponsor. All the way from New Jersey, please welcome Lisa DeVivo.
Hello, Dogs for Better Lives family. My name is Lisa DeVivo, the National Board Member for Dogs for Better Lives and the General Manager of DCH Brunswick Toyota, a Lithia Auto Group and #1 retailer in the United States. I'm coming to you from New Jersey, and we are thrilled that DCH Brunswick Toyota is the presenting sponsor again for this year's Bon AppeTREAT. Our company is always looking to grow and support with our community, as well as Dogs for Better Lives, and have fun while we're doing it. They do so much to better the lives of their clients' dogs, bringing independence and safety to more people, and everything it takes to train a dog and prepare the dog for this life-changing work as assistance dogs. Amongst their work with shelter dogs, breeding programs, training, puppy raisers and breeding, caretaking, and much more, Dogs for Better Lives is bringing joy into more people's lives through unconditional love of dogs and companionship that they bring. It takes a community of people to make this happen, so I'm absolutely thrilled that you're here today. So tell everyone you know about this event, because it takes a lot of people and a lot of support to make this happen with the incredible crew at Dogs for Better Lives. So for myself and my team here at DCH Brunswick Toyota, I want to thank you for joining us, and good luck to all the contestants here tonight. Cheers.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Lisa. It really is so very special, and we appreciate your sponsorship at DCH Brunswick Toyota. And you know, one of the great things about Dogs for Better Lives is how it connects us from so many places, from campuses in Massachusetts and Oregon, satellite offices in California, Washington State, Texas, Ohio, and New Hampshire, all the way to the many different locations where our clients live. We are all connected by Dogs for Better Lives. In fact, we have a couple of watch parties happening in some of these places right now, so I'd love to take a look and see how they're doing. Let's start with our East Coast party in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where they're gathered at sponsor and host establishment Dino's Pizza and Sports Bar. Ooh, look at that fire. You look toasty. It must be just a little bit cool. I see some jackets. Thank you for waving your pom-poms. Excellent. Oh, what a great group. Oh, how fun to see you all. Thank you. Oh, we've got a Dogs for Better Life dog there too, an assistance dog. I recognize the green vest. So now let's go ahead and visit our West Coast party sponsored by Harry and David. How are you all doing out there in Central Point, Oregon? Okay, they are in comfortable chairs outside. Looks like it might be a little bit warmer than in Massachusetts. Hopefully they're going to get the cue for a wave, but if not, we'll just watch the breeze blowing the awnings above and watching them kicking back in their chairs. There we go. There's the applause. Excellent. What a great group. Hey, thank you all so much for joining us. Fantastic. And now we'll get to showcase some of all of you. We have selfies from our viewers. So let's take a look at our gallery and see who has joined us. Okay, we have some photos from folks. Oh, thank you for sharing the dog. Beautiful, cute little head tilt. Love it. Oh. That is amazing. Thank you for sending in those photos, everyone. And we'll check out more photos later. So if you haven't sent in your selfie yet, go ahead and text them to the number on your screen. All right, everyone. Our chef contestants have been cooking up some treats, raising money, and helping spread the word about Dogs for Better Lives, including hosting their very own watch parties, some of which you saw right there. Remember, it's up to all of you to decide who will be crowned top dog. Every dollar donated to a person or a team counts as one vote. So whoever raises the most money will be today's winner. And here's how you can contribute to make that happen. Watch for QR codes that will pop up on your screen. You can scan them to get to the contestant pages, or you can simply scroll down to find them below the viewing window. If you are at a watch party, you should have a handout with the QR codes listed on them too. Okay, it's time to get to know our contestants. We asked each of them to share a little bit about how they joined the DBL family. So let's hear what they have to say.
All right, Zoe, we're officially off the clock. Do you want to go make a treat? Let's go make a treat. Hello, I'm Joshua Broadwater. I'm a veterinary ophthalmologist in Charlotte, North Carolina. I became a veterinarian about 16 years ago because animals mean the world to me, and as they do to many of you. And so my way of helping humanity was to help all these little creatures like Zoe here with me. Along the way, I learned about not only what service dogs can do, but what they mean to many people. And a big part of that exposure was with Dogs for Better Lives. And I learned about the different ways that these guys can help really change lives and save lives for many people. And so my goal with joining the board of DBL was to contribute what I can from a veterinary side and help the health of these dogs and help everything we can do to make sure that they are raised well and taken care of, and in turn help many people along the way. And I love that DBL not only uses breeder dogs, as many organizations do, but they actually use rescue and shelter dogs and turn them into service dogs. And it's amazing. And to have an organization that I can be a part of with something that special, I'm truly blessed to be a part of it and do what I do as a veterinarian.
Hi, I'm Tara with Twixie, also known as TNT.
And hi, I'm Angie, and this is Edwina. I'm the master chef, but I'm unqualified.
We learned about Dogs for Better Lives from our friend Melissa.
We are really excited and proud to help out with such a worthy cause.
Dogs for Better Lives is a nonprofit that trains and places service dogs for those in need. They've been doing this since the 1970s. In some cases, they're able to find dogs at shelters, train them, and have them as someone's life-changing service dog.
Both Edwina and Twixie are agility competitors and their diet is super important. So here's a treat that we've come up with that's not only healthy, tasty, but it's also pink.
Hi, my name's David Cottrell, and this is Charlie, a 6-year-old Labradoodle. This is Layla, 15-year-old Dapple Dachshund, and we're here to support Dogs for Better Lives. I live in Medford, Oregon with my beautiful wife, Mindy. We have 2 daughters and 2 grandkids. Our family has always had a dog. In fact, we've always had 2 or 3, sometimes 4. And we know how important it is in our lives to have these little furry friends alongside of us. What better way to support Dogs for Better Lives than to do exactly what we're doing here today, giving so that they can continue the mission of harnessing the raw talent of these little guys and enhancing somebody's life that may not be so fortunate as us. They do a great job. I've personally been out to the campus several times. I've seen in action. The people are wonderful. The dogs do wonderful things, and I can't think of a better organization to support than Dogs for Better Lives.
Hi, I'm Bree.
And I'm Amy.
And we're representing Long Beach, California for Bone Up a Treat.
And we're here with our dogs, Bruiser, Pete, and Wilson.
And we're making dog treats today.
We sure are, and we cannot wait for you to taste them.
It'll be great.
Enjoy.
How amazing to meet all of you, and we can't wait to see what you're dishing up for us today. So let's check in and see how the voting is going so far. Let's check out that leaderboard. Well, okay, keep giving. You've been giving amazingly. Bree, Bryson, and Amy Alton are at the top, but I think we have a chance to maybe catch them up during today, yeah? There's always a chance, so keep giving. Thank you so much for everyone who's donated so far, for those who've been texting in their gifts. Let's go ahead and thank some of you right now. We have Christina Hahn at $50, an anonymous donor at $20, Susan Silva at $100, Serena Ross $250. She's one of our judges today, and Kathleen Glick at $50. And I'd also like to recognize a few gifts that were given before today in support of our 4 contestants. We have Stephen Monday at $1,000, Sue Erickson and Roland Gardner, both at $1,000. Christine Smith at $500, TAG at $500, Melissa Fathers at $500, and Bob Cruz at $125. Amazing. Thank you all. It's looking really, really good here. And while only one contestant or pair will become this year's top dog, they all have the chance to win in our other award categories. That's right. We wanted to give all of them impressive wins to brag about to their friends and family after today's event is over. So we put together a special panel of judges to help us select those winners. Here's what's on the line today. We have the most chomp-worthy treat or the best tasting recipe, the remarkably beautiful treat or the most visually appealing snack, and last but not least, the most pawsome video or the most entertaining video. Let's see who will be helping us make these very important decisions today. Hi, judges.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, thank you so much for joining us today. Starting on the left, we have a returning judge from last year who we're thrilled to have back again. She's the founder of 4 Legs All Natural Dog Treats and a sponsor of recreating the treat for all DBL dogs in training. Visiting us from the great state of Washington, please welcome back Cynthia Murray. Cynthia, it's so nice to have you back this year. As the owner of an all-natural dog treat company, I'm guessing you have an appreciation for a snack that is both dog safe and human safe, right? So were there any specific experiences that inspired you to start Four Legs?
Well, yes, my husband and I decided we wanted to do something that could world domination and something, so why not dog treat? But realistically, I used to have a service dog through Dogs for Better Lives, Odie, and so we wanted to give back.
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful, Odie. Oh, well, we're excited to get your take on today's recipes. Thank you. Our next judge works in Scranton, Pennsylvania as a doctor of audiology, and she's also a friend of a 2023 Bon AppeTREAT contestant and board member, Carrie Jo. Let's welcome Dr. Serena Marie Ross.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
I'm thrilled to be here today.
Oh, we're delighted that you are here. What a great opportunity to raise some money for a worthy cause. So, Serena, I'm just wondering what brings you here to support Dogs for Better Lives?
Well, I've been a dog owner my entire life. My family always had dogs growing up, and I always thought of them the best comfort, the best joy givers, the best friends that I ever had. And right now I have two rescues. I have a little Morkie named Mara, and I have a 22-pound cat named Gilly. And they are just, I can't imagine life without them. So when Carrie Jo told me about Dogs for Better Lives, I was so impressed with the work they're doing with people and with dogs. And I was so happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, I know, it's so special. I have a dog too, and there's nothing like it. All right, well, thank you for being here, Serena. Thank you. Thank you so much. So our final judge is an elementary school psychologist who works with students in Portland, Oregon, Jessica O'Connor. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. We're so glad. And I know that you also brought your DBL-trained facility dog to help with eating treats on behalf of dogs everywhere. Everyone, please meet Lander. Oh, he knew he was on camera. That timing was perfect. That's amazing. Oh, what a cutie. And he's been just warming the hearts of everyone here in the studio. So friendly and cuddly. And, you know, if you are wondering what kind of work a facility dog does, we'll actually be hearing more about Jessica and Lander's work in schools later on. Well, as a little prelude, Jessica, can you tell us, do you and Lander use treats when you're working together, or do you save those for when he's off the clock?
Well, working in an elementary school around children who are eating snacks all day, there can tend to be a high level of accidental treats. So we make sure to save the treats for at home and only on special occasions like today.
That makes sense. And today is a special day where he'll get to sample quite a bit. So thank you both. All right. We're so glad that you're all here. So let's take a little pause on the competition side of things and dive a little bit deeper into the mission of Dogs for Better Lives. Even though dogs are a central part of the mission, the top priority is honestly to help people live their very best life. And that's why you'll find a constant heartbeat of care and compassion behind every program, with the steadfastness of their team working hard to provide the best services possible to their clients. Let's learn more about what guides their work.
Dogs for Better Lives mission focuses on both the clients and the dogs. And they really become a team. And we are focused on supporting that team for life. At DBL, our values drive everything we do. Every dog we care for, client we serve, and donation entrusted to us is important, and we never lose sight of that. We take great care with all of them. We care for dogs by keeping their well-being at the root of all decisions made on their behalf. We look at each dog as an individual, and we pay close attention to their individual needs and use that to help guide us in choosing what program is right for them, what career path to put them on, or even if they need a career change. We don't focus on just training the dog's tasks. We want them to thrive in all areas and love the work that they do. We always strive to lead with patience, kindness, and compassion when working with our clients. Whether it's answering questions about our programs, going through the application process, or conducting the interview, we're building a relationship and a meaningful connection with them. In working with the clients throughout the life of the team, these values show up by caring for them and supporting them no matter where they are in the country or how long it's been after placement. We take our lifetime commitment seriously. This work extends beyond DBL. By working together with our community partners, we have a ripple effect in making lives better. Some of these partners include Operation Kindness in getting shelter dogs to train as service dogs. We also partner with other ADI accredited organizations such as Guide Dogs for the Blind, who donate puppies or dogs to us in training. And additionally, we have donated some of our dogs that have career changed from our programs to other working dog organizations. By doing this, it allows the dogs to find the right program that's best suited for their skills, and that's a win-win for all of us. This network of partner organizations is important because serving the entire country with quality care and lifetime support is a big task, and we couldn't do this work without them. DBL is able to provide these amazing dogs at no cost to the clients. Additionally, 100% of our donations go directly to programmatic expenses. Every dog is so worthy of having this life, and every client is so deserving of getting the support and assistance from these amazing dogs to help make their lives better.
Thank you to Emily for sharing the work of DBL with us. So it's so special to see. And the fact that Dogs for Better Lives can provide assistance dogs at no cost to clients is absolutely amazing. And that is all made possible thanks to generous donors. It looks like a few folks are saying, yes, I want to help DBL continue to offer life-changing services with an investment. And let's recognize some of you now. Alicia Shu, $100. Peter Swift, $100. Haley Harker, $50. Ralph Green, $100. Samantha Steele, $250. We have Megan Steely giving $100. Sandy Roberts, $250. Michelle Rader Latimer, last year's top dog, at $250. Julie Berg, $250. Greg Solis, $250. And Anne Marie Kendra at $100. Thank you all so much. Now, for an organization that's been around since the 70s, there's been quite an evolution over the years. Our next speaker is here to share more about the programs that 100% of every dollar raised today will be supporting. Please help me welcome Dogs for Better Lives CEO, Brian Williams.
Good evening, and thank you to everyone tuning in from across the country. I'm Brian Williams, CEO of Dogs for Better Lives, and I'm so excited for a signature fundraising event, the second annual Bone AppeTREAT. Dogs for Better Lives is 100% supported by individual donors. So this event is critical as we continue to look to serve more people through the amazing dogs we train. Thank you to the DBL staff who worked so hard to bring this event to life. I am proud to be the CEO of an organization that is filled with so many passionate individuals who are committed to serving others. I want to thank the 6 amazing contestants for their hard work behind and in front of the scenes. Tara and Angie, David, Bree and Amy, and Dr. Broadwater. Each of these contestants have invested hours into developing their treats and fundraising for Dogs for Better Lives. As you watch the stories throughout the evening and look for ways to support DBL, I want to thank you. We know you are entrusting us with your hard-earned dollars, believing that together it will be used to change 4-legged and 2-legged lives. The trust has led to another exciting year at Dogs for Better Lives as we continue to expand our reach across the country and grow, not only through the number of dogs we place, but also through the number of dogs that we have throughout various stages of our program. Along with that growth, we have many stories that have created ripple effects in communities across the country. One of those ripple effects was an owner surrender that was recently selected into our revamped Shelter to Service program who, after finding out about the details of our program, became a monthly donor and has now signed up to be a foster home for our Shelter to Service. There is Enzo, a dog who's been supporting client Barbara for 7 years, who has been such a boon for Barbara's confidence and increased connection to her community that they now volunteer at a local homeless shelter. The dogs we placed in our history, which has swelled to almost 150 active teams across the country, impacts many more people than just the clients they serve. And this event is critical to our continued growth. 100% of the funds raised during this event will go directly back into supporting our program and services. Since last year's Bon AppeTREAT, we have seen the first placements from our revamped Shelter to Service program, along with the increased number of dogs entering training in Dallas, Texas. And because of that success, we are looking for a new shelter partnership in the Southeast, which we hope to have up and running by next year's event. Our breeding program is growing significantly with 4 female breeders selected into the program, the most in DBL's history. Thanks to that growth, we've had 45 puppies come into the program this year, another record. A larger breeding program requires more puppy raisers across the country and highlights the strength of our prison puppy raising program. This incredible program impacts the dogs and DBL, as well as the incarcerated individuals who are able to raise puppies for us. And I wanted to share one such story through the words of one of our raisers shared in a letter to us. When I first walked in to receive my second puppy, Pelly, I was filled with mixed emotions. On the one hand, the canine I had been training, Brady, was leaving me. I was sad because even though Brady was challenging to work with, we made it through the program together and I knew I would miss him. One time I had Brady out for a walk in the unit. There's a guy who always seems upset. Brady, being his normal goofball self, decided that this guy needed his attention. Brady stopped and sat next to the guy. The guy looked down at Brady and smiled. Brady gazed up at him and he was rewarded with pets. It was a good experience for everyone involved. When Brady was taken from me, I was devastated. This dog had become family to me, and that was incredibly difficult. I've always given my all into whatever I do, and seeing Brady leave happy was bittersweet to say the least. After waiting and thinking about my departed canine friend, I could see the DBL staff member walking through the gate with the most adorable puppies I'd ever seen in their little service dog attire. I walked up to her and she started with me, saying which of the puppies would be my new best friend. I've had Pelly for a couple of weeks now, and I wanted to get to know him before I wrote to you to update on this little fluffy friend of mine. I've been in prison for 10 years, and my life totally changed when he came into my life. When I am sad, he tries to console me. He is friendly and hardworking, and from 6:30 in the morning until 8 at night, he's an escape from me, from this place, to do something positive in a great way. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity. I will work as hard as I can to make sure Pelly's the best service dog he can be to make you proud. And unfortunately, Brady left this incarcerated individual, but the good news is that he is now in training with us on the West Coast. And without further ado, I would like to introduce you to our friend Brady, who is here on campus in professional training with Dana. Say hello, Brady. Hey, buddy. I'm incredibly excited about this year's event for the future of DBL. As we continue to see the ripple effects of our efforts, all of you watching and financially supporting tonight's event are a huge part of the future. So please be a part of helping make more amazing things happen by supporting DBL through voting. Thank you again to all of the contestants, volunteers, and staff who have put in such hard work to make tonight's event possible. Thank you for being a part of the Dogs for Better Lives community. It's going to make a wonderful, exciting evening, and I want to thank you again for joining us. Have fun, make a gift, try a treat, and know that your donation will change lives. Bon AppeTREAT!
Oh, thank you so much, Brian. What an amazing letter you have shared with us today. Today, Dogs for Better Lives has left an imprint on clients' lives with more than 1,700 dogs placed across the nation, which means more people are living safely and with the freedom that comes from independence. Some dogs have been partnered with children with autism to support them in their development. Some are trusted partners with people who have hearing loss to alert them to ringing alarms or phones. And our facility dogs are trained to team up with professionals and go to work with them every day, providing support to people of all ages. We met them earlier as our judges, but now we have the chance to get to know Jessica and her facility dog Lander a little better in their work at school. So let's check that out now.
My Dogs for Better Lives story starts in the return to in-person learning after the COVID-19 pandemic. As a mental health professional, I was really aware of the mental health crisis that isolation caused in people across the country and across the world. And there was a disproportionate impact on children because of where their brains are developmentally. I recalled that a special education teacher that I worked with immediately before the pandemic had a facility dog from Dogs for Better Lives. It was like lightning struck in that moment, and I was like, oh, that is the missing piece in my practice right now. Lander happened to be waiting in the wings, just waiting for the right fit. I've had him for about 2 years, and I can't imagine my practice without him. Humans are really hardwired for that sense of belonging and connection, and when there are barriers to that, that sense of isolation can be so painful for people. And I feel like what Lander has really changed is an immediate sense of connectedness and belonging for students. Some students who are experiencing really intense anxiety or school refusal have an opportunity to either do a soft start with Lander, where they get to kind of snuggle and interact with Lander first thing in the morning before they transition to the classroom, which really helps ease that anxiety and ease that transition piece.
Well, he's the closest thing the school ever has to a celebrity. Everyone always says hi to him.
I think Lander is a very good dog. I think he's the best therapy dog ever. He helps people feel better when they're feeling a lot of different feelings.
I started crying over something that just made me really upset. And Lander just immediately stood up and he walked over and he pressed his head in my lap, like he was just like, hey, I'm here.
Lander has been instrumental many days in helping kiddos who are feeling really stressed or dysregulated. It's very exciting, and I'm really hopeful that more people will be able to have access to these service dogs because it's an incredible experience, and not only for the kids but also for the adults as we deal with a lot of secondary trauma. He's really part of our community, and it would be really hard to imagine our school without him.
Sinton Elementary is a really special school, and we are in a special community, and Lander's impact is resounding. He's kind of, at the center, and it ripples out into the community as a whole. I am so excited and proud of the work that Lander and I have been able to accomplish together in 2 short years, and I am so excited for the many years in the future that he and I will be able to work together and enrich our community. And I know that Dogs for Better Lives will be there to support us every step of the way.
Anything else that we missed?
That is absolutely amazing. I had tears, and just so heartwarming to watch the stories, and then Lander at the end with his little comment. How cute. Wow, that was an emotional roller coaster. So you really have such an impact at your school. And if you would like to support more partnerships like Jessica's and Lander's, please text DBL-TREAT to 44321. And in case you need even more inspiration to give, here's another reason to make a life-changing gift right now. Dogs for Better Lives Board of Directors has stepped up with a matching challenge for us all. They have pitched in to match every gift that we get in the next 5 minutes up to $11,500. So here's how this will work. I will be starting the clock, and we'll see how many donations we can get in 5 minutes. So remember, you can give with your phones by texting DBL-TREAT to 44321, or you can donate again to your favorite. If you've already given, give again. Anyone can join in on this. So let's see if we can get 100% participation in this sprint, because every gift we get will be matched by our board up to $11,500. Let's meet this match and see those gifts. Are you ready? Let's do it. The giving sprint starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, the fastest way to give is with your phone. Just text DBL-TREAT to 44321. Or if you're on a laptop or another device, you can click donate at the top of your screen. Friends, please, let's keep this giving going. I want to see a whole bunch of names pop up here. As you give, let's talk just for a minute about, well, let's talk to Jessica herself, actually, since she's right here, about that video that we just saw. My goodness. I mean, like I said, there were so many emotions. It's so powerful, the impact that Lander has at the school. So I'm curious, what is one of the most impactful moments that Landers have, of course, without mentioning any names?
He's with me each and every day at work. And so he's supporting the work I do school-wide. So you can imagine that every single day there are amazing stories. Ones that stay with me are ones about students who are really struggling and having a hard time, and the comfort that he provides them. I remember last year a student was being interviewed by social workers from DHS about suspected abuse. And we've made it standard at our school for Lander to be part of those interviews, to offer comfort, support, and grounding to students. And even today, when I see this student, she comes up to me and she says, "Do you remember last year when I got to snuggle with Lander in your office?" And so this is a student who is talking about potentially the most horrible day or days of her life. And what she recalls and remembers is that she got to spend time with Lander.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. And everyone, please keep up the great work changing lives with your gifts. Yes, there's still time left in our giving sprint today. And remember, if you are feeling inspired and you want to donate, you can do that anytime with your phone. Just text DBL-TREAT to 44321. It does look like a few folks are saying, yes, I want to help DBL continue to offer life-changing services with an investment. And yes, I want to double my impact by giving in this 5-minute sprint. So let's take a moment now to recognize some of you. Ann Plummer, $100. DBL Service Dog Serenity and the Stark family, $250. Royal Stanley, $500. An anonymous donor at $25, giving again, Ann Plummer at $100. Salisbury Pediatrics, $100. William Hymas, $100. An anonymous donor at $250. Lois Malone at $100. And I'd also like to recognize Carrie Jo Holzel at $750 with us today in the studio, also a contestant alumni winner. Nancy Burwald Johnson at $500, an anonymous donor at $1,000. Lynn Christian at $360, and Edward Twining at $250. Wow, we're doing absolutely fantastically. You are all doing amazing. Let's see how much time we have left. Let's take a peek. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, keep it coming. Remember, all you have to do to match your gift is text DBL-TREAT to 44321 before our countdown clock runs out. That's right, and remember what you're supporting. I mean, stories like Jessica and Lander. It's Odie, who Cynthia used to work with. It's all of these dogs who are having impacts on people's lives. It's making their lives easier. It's giving them a companion. It's allowing them freedom and opportunities to experience things, emotional support. There's nothing that can replace this, and it's all given with no money needed from the recipient. So your gifts are so truly appreciated today, the impact that you're making. we're gonna take another look at some other gifts, yeah? Cynthia Kruska at $50, my aunt. Cynthia, thank you. Amelia Wenner at $20. Mary Hutt at $200. Casey Ann Nielsen, $30. Sandy Robert, $250. Sarah Eifert, $100. Al Lane, $100. Emily Johnson at $10. Jana Tribucci at $50. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hope I didn't. Tara Fay at $50. Mary Elizabeth at $20. Josie Sutherland, $25. Tim Cooper, we're almost done. 3, 2, 1, the end. Okay, that's the end, but I'm still going to acknowledge these folks. Okay, our timer ran out. So Josie Sutherland at $25. Tim Cooper at $500. Alex Gillette at $50. Yes, an anonymous donor at $100. Rich Hecker at $100. Lori Kelly at $100, Will Durant at $100, Amy Fauber and family at $100, and Angie Monfort at $50. Oh my goodness, thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts. Judges, I think it's time we see how the contestants are putting the treat in Bon AppeTREAT. It is time to visit our first contestant. A reminder to our viewers, as you watch, the QR code to vote for each contestant will be displayed, and you can use that to get to their donation page and vote with your dollars. Let's see what's going on in the kitchen of Dr. Joshua Broadwater.
Well, it looks like somebody is ready to eat. Let's see if it meets your seal of approval, okay? So here's what we're working with. 2.5 cups of whole wheat flour. Yes, I hear you, Zoe. 1/2 cup of oats. 1 whole egg. 3/4 cup of chicken broth. 1/3 cup of natural peanut butter. Natural being the key part there. We don't want any artificial sugars like xylitol that could be toxic to dogs. And 1 smashed banana yet to be smashed. And we're also going to put in just a little bit of non-fat milk just so it doesn't get too dry. Zoe? Yes? Stamp of approval? Okay, let's roll. We're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Get it nice and warm, right, Zoe? We're going to mix our flour, our oats, and our non-fat milk all in the bowl. All right, let's go ahead and stir it up. Zoe, you want to come help me? Come here, let's go. All right, let's see if we can stir this up, huh? We got our oats, we got our whole wheat flour, we got our milk. Zoe, what do you think we mix in next? I bet if it's you, we're mixing in some peanut butter. All right, so let's go ahead and put in chicken broth. Let's put in our egg. Can you save a little? What do you think? Let's go ahead and mix in our peanut butter. If Zoe will leave any for the actual treats. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's see what else we got to do. We're going to, no, don't get the raw stuff. We don't want to give the puppies raw eggs. Let's mix all this up. Try not to make a complete and utter mess. We're going to get through it. All right, we're going to mix this up with our hands. I think that's part of it too. Probably makes it a little bit easier. We've gotten it all mixed. We're going to see if we can spread it out on some paper. We're supposed to use some flour on the paper to try to keep it from sticking. Maybe Zoe won't try to eat it. Maybe she will. No, don't take the flour. Okay, let's see. We can put it down on here. You ideally want to get it to where it's about a 1/2 inch flat. Zoe wants to get it well before it even has a chance to get to that point. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It's flat, it's ready to go. It's time to put it in the oven. All right, oven is all set at 350. We got them cut into little strips. You can also use cookie cutters to cut them into little designs like little dog bones. We're gonna put them in here for 15 minutes. And we'll be all set.
Thank you, Josh. And of course, to your adorable assistant, Zoe. If you would like to vote for Josh, scroll down to find him or scan the QR code on your screen right now. And as you know, one of the winning categories is for the remarkably beautiful treat. So we do want to get a closer look at these peanut butter chicken treats that we have right here in the studio. Judges, we want to get your thoughts. So Cynthia, can we start with you, please?
Yeah, Dr. Josh, this is so soft, and I can actually taste the peanut butter and the chicken in it. So that's perfect.
Yeah. Great. Serena, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I love the shape of them. The bone shape is very cute. And I noticed there were smaller bones for little dogs and bigger bones for bigger dogs. And I also loved the peanut butter flavor. I would like mine with icing, but it was very
Well, maybe we can consider adding that. Any of our at-home viewers could feel free to add icing. And Jessica, what are your thoughts?
I thought the video was so sweet. I loved seeing how Zoe helps in the kitchen. And Zoe's love for peanut butter mirrors Lander's own love for peanut butter. So this one spoke straight to his heart, I think.
Well, speaking of Lander, shall we let him have a taste?
Absolutely.
All right. The true test here.
Okay. Wait. Okay, go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good. He agrees. Yeah, we're going to do it in pieces. Yeah, I like how you have him wait. That's very important, right? Yes, he's a well-trained pup.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh, said he's four years old?
4, yeah, he'll be 5 at the end of the summer.
Okay.
He really liked it.
He did. He did chomp it right up.
Yep.
Sometimes we have to do that in sections, right? We don't just gobble it in one. All right, thank you to our judges and to Lander. Let's go ahead and move on to our next contestant. As a reminder, the QR code will display while their video plays so you can scan and vote. Okay, it is time now to meet Tara Fay and Angie Monfort.
First thing when you're cooking, make sure you've got all your ingredients out and laid out ready. We've got our oats here, our apple, 100% apple. We have our beetroot juice and our chicken stock. Okay, so the recipe calls for oat flour, and the best way to make oat flour is just get 100% old-fashioned oats and just take a little food processor and just blitz it until it comes down to a powder. And this is what the finished product looks like. So it's nice and fine.
And don't forget to preheat your oven. 350.
I picked this recipe not only because it is super easy and super quick, but everything in it is very natural to make sure that the dogs get everything they want and need, as well as tasty and of course pink. Okay, so the first thing you do is you take your freshly ground oat flour and then you just simply add in the other ingredients. So here's your apple, 100% apple. Just be making sure that you only get the 100% apple, because a lot of the ones in the market have added sugars and preservatives and flavors, and you don't want that. And then to make it pink. Also too, beetroot has a really great scent, and the dogs seem to like it.
And then the piece of resistance is the bone broth. So I've used chicken, which also makes it a little bit more pink because that's what we're into. And because beef, if you use beef, you're going to get it a lot lighter in the pink department. But yeah, we wanted it to be nice and strong. And so you just mix it until it's got a smooth consistency. And not forgetting the important ingredients, putting lots of love in. And that, my friends, is the mix.
We of course have these super cute bone-shaped molds, but if you want to just use by hand, you add a little bit more oat flour and roll them. And now the treats are ready to go into the oven. We bake them for about 25 to 30 minutes. Oh, our treats are ready. Let's get them out.
You always think of the time is so good.
And now for the moment of truth, the taste test.
Well, thank you to Tara and Angie, Twixie and Edwina. If you would like to vote for this contestant pair, just scroll down to find Tara and Angie or scan the QR code on your screen right now. Let's get a close-up of these pink treats and check in with our judges to hear what they think. Okay, starting again with Cynthia. I think you're commenting mostly on the taste, right? What are you thinking?
It's actually pretty good. I like the fact that it has chicken and oat flour in it, and this is all I have left, so that tells you something.
Yeah, and any of the judges can comment on any aspect, but I think you're focusing mostly on the look, Serena, right?
I am, and I love the way these look. I think the mold really helps them come out in that nice bone shape, and it has that nice little border around the edge, which I think is really pretty. And I think the applesauce kept them very soft, which was nice. And I love the pink color. Who doesn't love pink?
Yeah.
But that's beautiful.
Yeah, I saw you all intently listening to the instructions as well, and were intrigued by the ingredients going into it. Mm-hmm. And speaking of the video, Jessica, what were your thoughts?
I loved the pops of pink all throughout the kitchen, and thematically how that carried over to the dog treat. And they're just so nice to look at.
They are. They have that little curve too,
yeah.
So that must be in the mold, right? Okay, perfect. So we've got all of the judges' thoughts, but we don't have Lander's thought yet. So, oh yes, he heard his name. Oh my, yes, he's getting excited.
Wait for it. Wait. Okay, go.
He's gonna take that one in the bed. It wants to make sure it is all his, no one else's. Another resounding success, I would say.
Yes, absolutely.
Dog
He's
approved.
going back for more.
Yes, thank you, Lander. And thank you to our judges. Okay, time to meet our next contestant. And you know what to do. Get ready to scan that QR code to vote. Let's go ahead and meet David Cutrell.
Hi, David Cottrell here, and we are going to start our bougie bites. My little helper, Layla, is going to be taking part, maybe not, we'll see. This is what she does, she shakes a lot. So, we got all of our ingredients here ready to mix up. 1 cup zucchini, 1 cup broccoli, 1 cup of carrots, 1 cup potatoes, 1 teaspoon rosemary, 1 teaspoon basil leaves, 1 teaspoon ground ginger, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1/2 cup brown rice flour, 1 tablespoon flaxseed oil, 1 tablespoon liquid smoke, and meat of your choice. Now it's time to start mixing. Mixing bowl, zucchini, broccoli, carrots, potatoes, flaxseed, basil, ground ginger, turmeric. We've got the flaxseed oil, that's good for the coat. We've got a little bit of liquid smoke. Oh, that's not liquid smoke. Here's the liquid smoke. A little bit of liquid smoke for flavor. That's for us, not them. The binder, put that in there. And then we're gonna take our 2 pounds of meat, put it in, and then transfer it over to the KitchenAid. Okay, I've transferred everything over to the KitchenAid. I'm just gonna turn it on and mix it thoroughly. I don't know what kind of, what I'm looking for. Just once it's mixed, it's mixed. Okay, we got it mixed. It's got a good density. Smells good. Now your choice is make hamburgers out of it, make meatloaf out of it, or make bougie doggy bites out of it. Remember, we have a sausage maker, and all I'm gonna do is take that meat, pack it in per the instructions, really easy like this until it's full. You've got your sausage gun. It's primed and filled with meat. Your casings are on the tip. I'm gonna squeeze, and all I'm gonna do is squeeze the casing full and just feed it out. Feed it out. It's that easy. Boom. I'll put the casing back on and do another one. Like we said earlier, tonight we're going to bake the Bougie Bow Wow Bites. You can smoke them, you can Traeger them, which is my personal favorite, and you can also dehydrate them. Each one then can be vacuum sealed and saved in the freezer or in the refrigerator. As long as there's not air, they should last you a good long while. Through the power or the magic of television, we have a completed batch. Let me show you. After 1 hour of baking, we've got our Bougie Bow Wow treats ready to go. Well, let them cool off first, then give them to your fluffy friend.
Thank you so much to David, Charlie, and Layla. Stellar performances. If you would like to vote for David, scroll down to find his name or scan the QR code on your screen now. Okay, we're ready for our close-up of the Bougie Bow Wow Bites. Love the name. Cynthia, why don't you start us off?
Oh my goodness, David. This is something that I've never done before in a dog treat business. This is definitely a meal. It's almost like a meal. I can taste the carrot and the meat in it. And it's very tender too.
Good, good. Serena, what are your thoughts?
Well, I have to say, looking at it, I was sort of excited because it reminded me of a Slim Jim.
Yes.
And I like Slim Jims. The casing was a little hard to bite through, to get through for me, but canine teeth, I'm sure, are a little bit stronger.
Sure.
But the flavors were really interesting, and the list of ingredients was was a huge list, but you could actually taste each and every one of those ingredients. It was very interesting.
Yeah, it really is a unique presentation. I like the fact that he said you could use it for hamburger and meatloaf too. Jessica, what are your thoughts?
Well, the liquid smoke smell really comes through. I think Lander is going to really enjoy this one. In the video, I loved seeing Layla's paw gesticulating toward each one of the ingredients. And I also appreciate how many vegetables are in here. As a mom, I'm always trying to sneak in vegetables to my kids as well as my canine.
Well, speaking of him, let's give him the opportunity to taste the Bougie Bow Wow Bite.
Okay, wait for it.
It's almost like a bone length, you know? I mean, it's gonna take more, it's gonna be...
He wants to make sure it's all for him.
It's just gonna be more of an event to complete, is what I'm trying to say, right? It's not just a bite, it's a number of bites. And he is going for it. Like you said, a little bit of chew, so this will take some time. We got the close-ups. It's precious. Oh, well, he gobbled it up. Now, that didn't take time long at all, did it? I underestimated the power of the canine teeth. Okay, excellent. Lander loved it. Thank you to our judges. And time to meet our final contestants, Amy Alton and Bree Bryson. Remember, grab your phone, get ready to scan that QR code.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Bruiser. Look, the moms are making treats.
I'm sleeping.
Look. They're getting the stuff out. They're making the treats.
Oh, yeah, I can smell it. Hey, Wilson, wake up, old man. The mom's making treats. What you say? Come smell. The moms are making treats. Leaks, that's cool. Not leaks, treats. Get your bum over here. Oh, I love treats.
Look, Mom, we're being the goodest boys. Can we have some treats now? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go help the moms make them.
Whoa, hold up, dude. Remember what happened last time you tried to help?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Can I just tell them the ingredients then?
Sure, dude. Go for it.
Hey, Mom. Will you make the frozen ones?
Yes, we're making your special frozen treats today, Pete.
So they already have the peanut butter out. We're gonna need bananas and plain yogurt.
This is so easy to make. There's only 3 ingredients, so
Let's do it. Let's make it.
Yogurt, peanut butter, and a banana. So let's go.
Frozen treats. Here we go.
Frozen treats.
Their favorite.
Do you mind mashing that for me?
I would love to mash it.
And I will put the, what is it, 1.5 cups of the Greek yogurt into the measuring cup. Okay. Once we have all the ingredients measured out, the yogurt, the peanut butter, and the mashed banana, we just combine them all. It's that easy.
Combine them all. Just that
Yeah,
easy.
combine it.
Put it in the freezer.
Yeah. We have these cute little molds here, these paw and bone molds, and
so cute.
So cute. And once we have everything mixed, they go in the molds and in the freezer for 2 hours, and then you have your own like frozen dog treats. Fabulous.
They love them.
They will love them.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime when it's hot.
Yeah.
All right, so we have all the 3 ingredients combined: Greek yogurt, the peanut butter, and the mashed banana, and we combine it all. And then you want to make sure to press in all the ingredients into the mold completely. And ready to go in the freezer.
Oh yeah, favorite pod. Clean up.
Hey guys, the treats are ready.
Oh yeah, so stoked right now. Oh, I love treats. You better get over here quick then. Hey Pete, where'd you go?
Sorry guys, you only get a couple right now, but the rest will be in the freezer for later.
Oh man.
Good for everybody, right? Dogs and humans.
Hey, wait, those are ours.
So creative. Thank you, Amy and Bree and their crew, Bruiser, Pete, and Wilson. So if you'd like to vote for them, scroll down to find Amy and Bree's names or scan the QR code on your screen now. And we are excited to see those 3-ingredient frozen treats now and check in with our judges. Cynthia, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the taste. What are your impressions?
Oh my goodness, you know what? I absolutely love this, especially with having 3 ingredients. I can taste each one of the flavors, so perfect.
Excellent. Serena, well, you guys kind of finished those off, I think.
Yeah.
So. What about the looks or anything else?
I sort of feel, I'm just going to comment on the taste for a minute, but I loved the flavor. I loved the banana and peanut butter. I would absolutely keep these in the freezer for me and my dog and share with them. But the looks, they were a little bit melty by the time we got ours. So it doesn't look like very much, but it certainly tasted excellent.
Perfect. Jessica.
I loved this treat. It was delicious, and I know Lander's going to love it, but that video, it made me laugh so hard. I want to know what professional voiceover actors they hired for those dogs because they were amazing.
Yeah, and great hair too, I have to say.
Incredible.
Okay, let's give the treat to Lander and get his thoughts.
Okay. Wait for it.
Yes, it's a different approach on a frozen treat. We're licking this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it is going to be a clean plate club.
Absolutely.
Great, Lander. Thank you so much for your help. You are such a cool dude. Okay, friends, there you have it. Our contestants' top dog fates are now in your hands. If you haven't already, or if you'd like to keep giving, we love repeat gifts. Scroll down now to find your favorite contestant and make a gift. I see lots happening on the leaderboard, so we're going to take a peek at who's voting our contestants into that top dog spot. Well, 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 we certainly have had some momentum from David Cottrell. My goodness, that jumped significantly. I think $3,000+ in the time we've been going. Of course, we have Bree and Amy at that top spot. Tara and Angie, Dr. Josh, you are all amazing too. Wow, good job, everyone. Thank you all so very much. We're going to jump to some of our gifts now, and thank you, Josie Sutherland, $15. Tara Slankard, $10. Josie at 10 again. Al Lane, 100 again giving. Ann Plummer at 200. We have Mark Haggerty at $250, Jamal Blake Williams at $100, Brittany Slavin and Amala Erickson at $50, Adam Chrisman at $50, Lisa Jones $25, Barbara Hippo $250, Lynn Christian giving again at $250, Mindy Cottrell at $100, and Michaela Palmerton at $50. Wow, thank you all so much. Please keep it coming. While our judges deliberate and you all finish voting, I would like to share some love with all the people who make Dogs for Better Lives better. I'd like to share some love. So let's begin with a huge shout out to our returning presenting sponsor, DCH Brunswick Toyota. We're so glad that you'll be our presenting sponsor for next year's Bon AppeTREAT too. Thank you to the amazing leader of the pack sponsors, Boehringer Ingelheim, Dino's Pizza and Sports Bar, where our Massachusetts contingent is gathered, Harry and David LLC, and host of our West Coast gathering, and Roughwear. Also recognizing the Dog's Best Friend sponsors, Kogap Enterprises, Inc., Master Stitch, Inc., Tito's Handmade Vodka, and Washington State Good Sam's Club. And all of the Canine Hero sponsors listed on the screen. A quick shout out to one of these sponsors, 4 Legs All Natural Dog Treats. As you may remember, one of our judges, Cynthia, is the owner of this great company. Her team recreated the winning treat from last year and then provided 500 pounds of kibble and treats for the assistance dogs in training this past year, and she's planning to do it all over again for this year's top dog. Wow, thank you so much, Cindy. Yes, it deserves a round of applause. I heard someone start to applaud there. Cynthia, thank you for your amazing support. And much love to all of our sponsors who helped support the triumphant return of Bon AppeTREAT for a second year. Are we ready? Yes, our judges have made their final decisions. You still have a moment to get your final gifts in. You know the drill. You can scroll down to find their name or scan the QR codes on your handout to place your final votes with your dollars. Okay, before we announce the winners, let's see a few more selfies that came in from our viewers. Oh, well, hello there, sweetie. Oh, yes, we're indoors and outdoors. Oh my, we're playing bowling with very creative, doesn't that look like wine bottles? That's cool. Oh, an assistant dog. And oh, that's home. We see the fireplace and the bookcase. Hello. Hello, sweeties. Wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for sending in your photos. Okay, friends, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to see who will be crowned top dog. But first, we have to see who won our fun categories, right? Let's start with the most chomp-worthy treat or the best tasting treat. Cynthia, would you please announce our winner for this category?
Yeah, the winner for the most chomp-worthy treat is Tara and Andy.
Congratulations, yes, amazing. Our next category is the remarkably beautiful treat. Serena, would you mind telling us, please, who wins for the most appealing treat?
Sure, our remarkably beautiful treat award winner is Dr. Josh Broadwater.
Excellent, congratulations. And now our next category is the contestant with the most pawsome video. Jessica, who wins for best video?
The winner for the most pawsome video is David Cottrell.
Ah, well deserved. Congratulations to David. And congratulations to each of you. It's time for our final award. How about a drum roll for those of us here, yeah? Thank you for that. This year's top dog and the winner of Bon AppeTREAT 2024, the person or team who created a tasty treat and raised a whole bunch of money to support the life-changing work of Dogs for Better Lives are Bree and Amy. Yes, congratulations to our top dog. That's right.
Yes.
Yes, and you know what? We just got word that they've joined us to share some remarks, so let's go to them now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for voting me #1. I appreciate all of the support, and I appreciate all of your support for Dogs for Better Lives. Remember that this is a continuing effort throughout the year, so let's keep it going, not only today, but on into 24 and 25. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you very much again.
Well, as you can see, that was David's video, but we are congratulating Bree and Amy, so that's great. He won an award too. So Bree and Amy are the top dog. You know, it's live streaming. Stuff like that happens. It's all good. So not only are Bree and Amy taking home the top dog title and all the bragging rights that come with it, they'll also receive the opportunity to name a future DBL puppy. Oh, and your treat will be the official enrichment treat for service dogs in training at DBL next year. So we hope that you're also wearing your DBL Bon AppeTREAT apron with pride today, celebrating all you've accomplished. Thank you to each of our contestants, the work you put into creating these recipes, the fun videos, all your support for the life-changing work of Dogs for Better Lives. Collectively, we want to let you know that you helped to raise a total of $136,163 to support getting more assistance dogs to people who need them. absolutely incredible. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You have just changed people's lives for the better. Each contestant's treat recipes will be available on this viewing site so you can share them with your pups at home, along with a playback video of today's broadcast. And please do share this event with your friends and family so more people can join the DBL family. For our aspirational chefs out there, if you want to be one of our featured contestants next year, drop us an email at info@dogsforbetterlives.org. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us today. We truly hope that this was a bright spot in your day, and we are so incredibly grateful for your investments so that we can continue changing lives. We'll be closing today's program with the rest of the photos we got from each of you, our amazing viewers. So please enjoy, and thank you for tuning in for Bon AppeTREAT. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.